Alright, so we're doing exercise 5b, and this is question 1f. Question 1 reads, sketch a graph of each of the following relations and state its domain and range. So here we've been given y equals 2x plus 3, where x is equivalent to -4 to 1. The very first thing that I'm going to do is write out what I've been given, which is y equals 2x plus 3. Now, I notice the fact that my domain has been restricted between -4 and 1, which means that my graph is going to exist between x equals -4 and x equals 1. So now what I'm going to do is find out what my y value is going to be when x equals -4. So I'm going to say sub in x equals -4. So I'm going to get y equals 2, -4, plus 3, y equals -8, plus 3, y equals -5. So I could therefore say that my coordinate is going to be -4 and -5. So I come over here, I rub out my lines, and I'm saying that my dot here is going to be -4, -5, which is here. And I'm going to make sure that I label my coordinate as -4, -5. Next, I need to figure out what my y coordinate is going to be when x equals 1. So I'm going to go sub in x equals 1. So I'm going to get y equals 2, 1 plus 3. Y equals 2 plus 3, y equals 5. So therefore my coordinate is going to be 1, 5. So I'm going to come here, rub these out, and put in 1, 5. And I'm going to make sure that I label my point 1, 5. Then I'm going to draw a line between them like this. And as you can see, and this just really confirms what we've done is correct, is that my y-intercept is 0, 3, and that makes sense because if I was to let x equal 0, I'm going to get y equals 3, and my x-coordinate, a plane is flying over my house and it's very loud, -3 over 2, 0. And you can see that too. If I was to rearrange this and solve for x, I'm going to get -3 over 2 and 0 for my x-intercept. There you go, the plane is gone. I'm concentrating again. Alright, so now I haven't even answered the question yet, which is my domain and range. So I'm going to grab this, the perks of doing things on the computer. I'm going to shrink it, change the thickness of the pen so it's still legible. So there we go. Now I'm going to figure out what my domain is going to be. My domain is going to be all my possible x values, and as you can see here, my x values are going to be from -4 all the way to 1. And we're actually given that in the question itself. It's going to be from -4 to 1. My range is going to be all my possible y values. And as you can see here, it's going to be from -5 all the way up to 5. -5 to 5. And hopefully what you can see is that when I put in my domain, -4 to 1, into my equation, when I sub them in here, I got out -4, -5, and 5, which is my range. Hopefully this was useful to you in answering question 1F of exercise 5B.